Shall we play a game?
Right, bitches, we're live. Muted myself. We are going to relax and chill tonight. We're playing Placid Plastic Ducks, if you will notice. It came in. I finally got it. My shirt. Let us... I don't remember which one we did. So last time we played was on Halloween. I don't see that save. What's up, Arcane? Yeah, I don't see the Halloween save, which is weird. Ah, bless America. It's loud. Maybe I will do this one. It's got so many ducks. And duck addiction. Yeah, let's try that one. We haven't been to this map in a while. Missed you too, bud. Oh, look, there are special ducks here because it's my duck in a box. And now that I see that, I gotta fix that. Because I got the... I want it D-U-C-K. I want it lowercase. Because that makes more sense. It's funnier to me. And that's all that matters. Let's turn that down a touch, huh? There we go. Okay, now we can resume. We're going to sit here and wait for new ducks. I have to look and see how many we're missing for the new one. We got quite a few on, look, Gadget's going for it already. Watch him make his escape. We got quite a few on Halloween night weeks ago. It was 2 weeks ago. We played 2 weeks ago. I'm trying to just to chill out tonight. I might end early. Might watch some movies. It's been a day. How many are we missing for so many ducks? We're missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're missing 8 ducks. And I know there's achievements, like, where's Pete? Why isn't Pete in here? Still recovering from treatment and wedding on the weekend. Dude, if I were you, I would have said, oh, thanks to the wedding. Sorry, guys. Got chemo. Hope you understand. I don't think that there are... Canada's on fire. Oops, I didn't want to do that. I don't think the special so many ducks are in here. What the crap? crap is this? How cold's it been down there? Or where did you go? Did you go out of state for a wedding? Greer's Ferry. Okay, so this one doesn't have... I don't know if we have so many ducks in here. Shoot. Is that one of the side effects to chemo is cold sensitivity? Sensitivity neuropathy. Oof. Just to cold, huh? That's weird. Oh, it's been a long day. Music's gonna put me to sleep. Running cold water, holding a cold glass. Oof. Well, you'd hit it here. Well, not right now. This so far our start, it got cold for like, I don't know, 3-4 days in a row. We were in the 30s. It snowed one night. We got like 3-4 inches of snow. It was gone by morning though. And this week we're expecting 60s all week. So if you don't like the weather in Minnesota, wait 24 hours. You work on you first before coming up here, unless you can get into my good friends down at Rochester. Whoop, whoop, he's making a break for it. Here he goes. Okay, now there he is, just chilling at the fire. Good for him. Where's Rocket at? Shoot, did Rocket Man take off already? Oh, there he is. If you're making spring, make sure it's late spring. We don't believe in spring. We believe in late spring, early summer before the snow goes away. It's cold here like 80% of the year. Then we get summer where sometimes we'll hit, 105 for a week straight. Just to, change things up. Alright, if I don't see a new duck from so many ducks, excuse me, I am going to start a new map. Kind of set the one I started didn't. It said they were in it. Or the one I started on Halloween didn't save. Could have swore I saved it. Got all the... There's all the specials. Here's all the events. Got the 3 Halloween ducks. Got the Christmas ducks. Got the birthday ducks. Just missing these 6 or 7 from the new expansion. Wait a minute. Did I see? No. No, I guess I didn't. Could have swore I saw one of the new ones. Of course, I was looking at the collection, so that's probably what I was... thought I saw. Nope. Okay. I am not doing this. Even though it says... No. Even though it says so many ducks is in here. Wait, do I have to add it? What does that do? No. Oh! Oh! So I can add it. I can add them all. Yes. Let's see if they show up. Swampy. Kiwi. Here's my duck. Think. Here's Devin. But it still didn't add the other ones in. What the hell? All right, we sit and relax. Ugh. Yeah, Friday arcade we played a new game. We played Lethal. What was it called? Lethal something. Lethal Company. No, we did not play Party Animals. They one called Lethal Company. It was actually kind of fun. We were going to play Baldur's Gate, but you were gone, so we don't want to play without you. And then I think Graham or somebody, or maybe Devin's like, oh, we should play the other shooter one. Like, yeah, I'm not in that kind of mood. Like, what do you want to try? I was like, well, there's this new one. And we decided to try it. It was like, I think it's like $6. It's nothing crazy. Look. Oh, okay, it's $10. Maybe it was on sale. I don't know when we got it. But we picked it up because it was new, and for a game that came out on October 24th, it has like almost 9,500 reviews, and they're almost all overwhelmingly positive. It's by no means an easy game, and you will die a lot. And it took us a bit to figure things out, but we enjoyed it. You know, you're on this ship, and you have to get things that the company wants. It's just junk. Yeah, you have 3 days to get your quota, otherwise you get ejected into space. But every planet's different. You know, they got creatures, environment. You can drown. You can, if you're carrying something too heavy and you fall in mud. It was interesting. Big Fat Battle. No, I have not seen Big Fat Battle. Big Fat Battle. Interesting. Huh. It's my duck in a box. The door will open when you find the blank. Oh, we found it. We've already opened it. We got all the special duckies. Did that stupid rocket duck go back down there again? Yep, he did. I'm gonna check my print real quick. Oh, I didn't even start it. Son of a bitch. No, that's not what I wanted to do. PLA test. Load it. I'm 3D printing a bunch of mini pieces. So I'm making a let's see if we can hold it up. This little figure, and this one's mine. He's only got his skeleton right now, but he's fully flexible in every way. Every joint is like a human skeleton, and you can print multiple different kinds of hands. So of course I had to print the usual regular hand, and because I am Wes, I had to print this hand. Come on, focus. This bot is flipping the bird. Printed a nice stand for it that you put on so he can go in anything. You know, he can turn, hold, all that kind of stuff. So I'm making one for me because I thought they looked cool, and making one for my daughter because she has a collection of those, I don't know what they're called, the little figures like this that are made of wood for posing for art, because she uses it for drawing. So she's got a whole collection of different size ones, and I showed her it, and like, oh, that's really cool. So I'm making her one, and this one I started printing the skins for. So robot head, he's got his chest, he's got his arm stuff. This one she wanted the Otay and a thumbs up, but this green is special. This green is a color change filament, so it looks green, but if you put heat on it, and because these are a little thicker, they take a second for it to work, but let's see if I can get some heat on these. They color change to yellow. You could barely see it because I'm not putting a lot of heat on it. I'll hold it for a minute and see if I can get it to really change. But the whole, I'm gonna print the rest of the body armor, or, you know, they'll have arms and legs and all the other things, new feet. Oh wait, Rocket's gonna go. Is he gonna go? Is he lit? We gotta watch if he goes. I mean, he looks lit. But I'm printing the rest of the stuff in color change, which is really neat. But because I forgot to write down the temperatures of the different armor, like, you can't really see it in this camera, but it is definitely yellow versus green. Because I printed the skeleton in the base in PETG, and I'm printing the armor and stuff in PLA. I forgot to write down the temperature for the extruding and the build plate, so I have to reprint a temperature guide. So, you know, if you don't print certain things like PLA, if you don't print it at the right temperature, you'll get what's called stringing. It'll look like little wisps of string, and it just turns out to be a hot mess. So I gotta print this thing here. Let's see if I can drag it across and show you. So I'm printing this. It's this tower, and it'll print different temperatures at PLA. So it'll start at 230 Celsius and go all the way down to 190. And I got a live camera on my 3D printer right here, which let me go. I'm gonna stop that because I don't want that shit extruding on that first layer there. Give me a sec. That's the problem with when you heat things to the wrong temp. Like 230 is too hot for PLA, I'm guessing, for this one, because if you look at that nozzle, you see it starting to slowly crap it out, which means it's too hot. Thou hast awoken. Okay, I need to grab this. It'll leave that right on the plate. Give me 1 sec. Hand reveal. Could you see my hand on the camera? So this will print my thing. It's going to take about 1 hour and 20 minutes for it to print, but at least I'll have the exact temperature for this color and brand of PLA for it to print correctly. So there's a start. We'll start printing the skirt, and we're off to the races. So thou hast invoketh the name of the ducks, and this thou hast summoned I, Kiwibert Wixen von Schneiderhosen the Third. Yes, but did you see? Look what I got. Oh. Woo. I got the thing. Actually, I've had the thing for a while. I got it the day after the Halloween stream. Actually, it was supposed to be here on Halloween, but for some reason, and I don't know what it is, they're like, you know what? We're going to send you the t-shirt, but you're going to have to sign for it. And because I didn't get to the door fast enough, the post office is like, ding dong quoop, and they run. So, yeah. Sweet. So I didn't get it till the next day. Showed up at the post office. I'm like, yeah, I have to sign for a t-shirt. They're like, you're kidding. I go, do I look like I'm kidding? I don't joke about signing for a flippin' t-shirt. Even if I got on Halloween, I was going to keep the camera off anyway because I was not sitting here to watch ducks. I was up and down the stairs with trick-or-treaters and all that fun stuff. And apparently that since I ran on that night, it did not save the game. I saved it at the end, and it did not save. So all of the ducks that we picked up from the new one, besides Duck in a Box, And he's a special duck. The rest I have to wait to drop again, and that makes me upset. I was hoping to have a nice, fun, relaxing night, get the rest of the new ducks. I need Rocket Man to take off and explode just to ease the pain that I feel from disappointment. But we did get almost all the new ones. Here's what we picked up. I think we're down to, what did I say, 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, we have 8. We have 8 new ones to get. Plus, gotta wait for Blob 3. Or here, maybe. To get that duck. I was hoping Pete would be here, so we can get the achievement for talking to him. And is that all the achievements that I'm thinking of? Ooh, Placid Plastic Duck's on sale again. Grab it now, folks. $1.59. Son of a bitch. I like to imagine that some of the post office had a box of t-shirt and a box of nuclear rods and got them mixed up, and then accidentally delivered the rods to the wrong house. Not only did you have to sign for a t-shirt because they thought it was the nuclear rods, but now some random guy has nuclear rods that he didn't have to sign for. I would not pass them. I'm just trying to figure out why the company that did these shirts had to send it signature required. I've never signed for a t-shirt in my life. I mean, don't get me wrong, for the price I paid for this t-shirt, I appreciate it, because this t-shirt was not cheap, but it's nice, it's comfy. I don't know if I like the print. We're gonna see how long this print lasts. And I treat all my print shirts correctly. I turn them inside out, I wash them in cool, they tumble dry, so there's no high heat. There should be no cracking. But, we'll see. Is there something for so many ducks? There is. Here we go. There he goes. The Rocket Man hath exploded. Let's turn on cinematic mode. Oh, I love disco. All right, so 3 is a company. Do I have that achievement? What am I missing? I'm missing Project BFD. That's the jelly donut. Or the jelly one. So I need the other one. Get the miner to 100%. So there must be a crypto duck. And one hidden achievement. What's the hidden achievement I'm missing? Dew coin. Is that what you named yours? Get to the top of the elevator. Did I get that one? I got that one. I got Make a Wish. I got Private Pool, 3 as a company, and High Rise. Watch a shooting star go by. Oh no, do I not have Catch a Flight? Can I only get that one from... Nope, I got that one. Okay, cool, cool. So this is base. Ducks, please. Duck addiction, hippo space. So many ducks. Okay. Project BFD. Wait for the red, green, and blue jellies. Got that. We need to get the crypto duck, which I'm assuming I don't have yet. I did get play the game. Play the game. Zero gravity. Milk away. Willy in orbit. Did I only get one of them? Ellie? Oh my god. Oh, there's only 4 achieves. Okay, so only missing 2. I don't know what the hidden one is, though. What's the hidden achieve I'm missing? Wait, did PD drop? He did drop. Does he occasionally say something? It just says that new sounds unlock for him every 10 minutes. So it takes an hour and 20 minutes to get all the sounds you need to get the achievement. No, what's annoying is I still don't have... I have to wait for them to redrop, even though I got most of them 2 weeks ago. Wait, is there... Yeah, so my print's done, and I have to monitor it because you got to be careful when you're doing, because what it does is it prints all the different layers, and in the G code I have to say, okay, the first layer print it 230 Celsius, the next layer print it 225, 220, etc., etc., till you get down to 190. And I gotta pay attention to it because when it gets down, you know, when it gets to a point where it can't extrude the stuff, it's harder to extrude, so it catches and then just knocks it right off. But this is good to know because once it's done, even if it knocked, you know, it made it last time I did it, and I lost it or I threw it away by mistake. What the hell is this doing? And I gotta reprint it. Because normally when I print one of these, when I have a new color or a new brand of filament that I'm putting on, and I take a Sharpie on the side, I write down optimal temperature and then the print bed temperature. So it's easier just to, you know, when I slice a new model, it just put those values in and it's done. I picked up something cool, so because I can monitor it from my computer, but I'm not home. Like I went out and got my hair cut today, and I was printing. So it's got this cool little app that I can monitor it from anywhere, which is stupid handy. Which is really cool because 3D printing is, for the most part, extremely safe. Just know that, you know, depending on what you're printing, like when I print the gray plastic stuff, this is PETG. I print this at 250 degrees Celsius. So you're looking at what, 470 Fahrenheit? That's hot. So you don't want to, you know, be touching the goddamn nozzle for whatever reason. And the print bed itself. So when you print PETG or PETG, I printed at 85 Celsius. So that glass bed is hot as shit. Well, I mean, it's not... You can put your hand on it. It's not going to kill you. But at the same time, you just don't want to be, you know, laying your dick across it. Unless you're into that, do what you need to do. But if I burn up my fingerprints, they won't have any evidence. They'll grow back. I know that for a fact. There's a guy on the Tube of Views who is a cooking YouTuber who had a super hot pan, and for some reason he went and put his fucking fingers right on that hot pan. He had it in the oven at like 500 degrees, grabbed it with a mitt, took it off, and then put his fingers on it. Not purposely, like he wasn't paying attention, and he literally burned his fingerprints off. Like they were on the pan. The sad part is I think he used that pan and cooked anyway, which is some kind of weird cannibalism. But they will come back eventually. I don't think you could permanently lose them. I wonder if he came with acid. Asking for a friend. I don't know. Alright, I gotta look at Chiefs. I need to know what this hidden achievement... Oh, that's what I was gonna ask. The hide and seek, is that an achievement? Because you can do it here as well with the ninja duck. I think that's the whole thing where people who work in pineapple factories would ever lose their fingerprints, probably from the acid. I can't imagine that's good. I think it'd be weird to lose your fingerprints. Where's Pete? Pete, repeat, where are you? Alright, well, we're finally getting our original ducks back, so let's... Where the hell did he come from? It's funny, I started this one And because I already had the duck named Turbolento, I watched the poster change in real time as he dropped. I wish you could see Hippospace. That would be brilliant if they actually put it in the sky. All right, one layer done on the print. Working on the next block. Oh, I never noticed the moon that slowly comes into phase over there. Or is that a cloud actually going by? And of course, we didn't get a new duck. We got Nacho Libre. Why? I already had him. Why doesn't it? It should, all these should have come down, not that crap. It is definitely cloud cover. Never noticed that. So it's the weirdest cloud cover I've ever seen. That one tiny cloud is literally blocking out the entire moon. Let us set. Nope. I'm going to turn that down so I can hear. Can I hear it better now? Better. Bye, buddy. Ben was in here. I didn't even know it. Camera working? Yep. I didn't even know he was here. I heard his old tip taps on my floor. Oh. I built a miniature crypto miner. Let's pull this one down. You have to wait for the camera to get closer because the cord I don't think is going to come up. Wait, here it is. So, wait for it to come back. They got these cool little ESP32 devices with built-in screens, and they're the coolest damn thing in the world. Come on back, camera. Take your time. Come on. Come on. And of course, I printed this one in the color change PLA too because I wanted to see if the heat would affect it, and it does. Okay. Get close. Oh. In it. Nope. Focus. Anyway. It's a little Bitcoin miner. Get ready for this. Ready for this power? This little ESP32 is pulling 55.34 hashes. That's a joke, because that's pathetic. What have we done so far? It's been running for 1 day, 20 hours, 49 minutes. I have tried 2,841 blocks. My best difficulty is 23. Woo! My 32-bit shares is 5. Valid blocks, 0. This is like playing the lottery. Literally. It's literally like playing the lottery. For it to actually be able to break a valid block at, 55 hashes. 56. I mean, it fluctuates between 55 and 56.3. But you know what? It's on a tiny little ESP32 that's barely drawing any power. And it made me happy to build it. To print a little case for it, I put a little fan on the end. It stays nice and cool. It looks cool up on my desk. I could just stare at it and be like, oh. Stay in the market? Yeah, stay in the market. It's because I had one laying around and I decided to make it. And because, I own 3 3D printers. I own technically 4. I own 3 FDMs and 1 resin. The resin's back there. You can sort of see it. But this one is my favorite printer. Just because it's so fancy. Oh God, yeah. No. Yeah, 55.3 hashes a second. That's pathetic. If I were to hook up a miner, this PC right here is an x86, okay? Running at 230 megahertz, I think. Literally, it has 4 gigs of memory. It's running Windows 95. And it makes me happy to have it. But if I were to run on this thing, it's still more powerful. But this little thing is hardly drawing any power. A little ESP32. Here, I have another one. I have multiple. I just finished soldering the headers on this one. These are the little things. They're stupid thin. I just soldered the headers on this one today. But that's what it's running. That's that whole thing right there. That's more box than anything else. But I had some of these laying around. I think when I bought them, they were like $15 a piece. I think they might be more expensive now because they're gaining in popularity. I'm sure if you AliExpress them, you can get them stupid cheap. If you want to wait, 6 to 12 weeks. So I have another one. I'm thinking about making it like a little portable poker game or something. Are they really? For this is what brand is this one? This is a LilyGo TS3. Let's AliExpress this thing. So, let's see. Stop! Enter notifications. Do not allow. Do not... Fuck off. Fuck off and die. Let's see. LilyGo. TTGo. S3. These ones, the cheapest I can find is $11.95 on AliExpress. And that's at 15-day delivery. So if I added one of these to the cart, what? Well, shit, with free shipping? Fuck yeah! I might order a few more of these things. I have a whole bank of little 55 hashes a second miners. Increase my chances in the lottery. But the power draw on these things is so minimal. Actually kind of sad how much... Oh, look, another one dropped. Here's pineapple. Here's a new one. Yo, loony. Oh, they're all down there. Your pet simulator? Which one? What kind of pet simulator? Are you talking like an old PET machine or an actual pet? A pet? Oh, it'll run it easy. ESPs are spectacular. The display on these isn't too bad either. I mean, you could actually probably port MPEGs to play on this thing, no problem. You could turn to a little 320 by 160 display. Have a little miniature movie theater carry around. And when you got the, you got a full board on the back. It's got all the pins. Well, you could buy it pinned or pinless. I buy them pinless and do my own because it's cheaper. The soldering's not hard. You save like $3 if you buy it unpinned and do it yourself. Yeah, I mean, it's got 3 volt, 5 volts, double grounds. Make this thing. They actually make these. They make these with a touch display as well. You pay like another $10, but it turns the screen into touchable. You know what I mean? Get your little grubs all over it, which is actually kind of super. Make yourself a little touch display for something. I'd get a touch one, but I don't know what I make it. You know what I mean? Like, I think I'm going to make a poker one that I can just carry around in my pocket. Keep it in my jacket. If I'm out somewhere. Don't get me wrong. I have a phone, but guess what? There are 0 games on my phone because I believe phones are for phone calls and texting. That's it. Here's Pete. Oh! Is he saying hello? Okay, that's creepy. I need the crypto mining duck. Where is he? He's gold, right? God, you remember how long it took me to get he shoots, he scores achievement when this game first came out? That was just bad. Seriously? I didn't know she got it in a day. I mean, I got it. And it took me 2 days, didn't it? I was obsessed with it the first night. I wish you could follow that all the way down. Watch it turn around. Oh, this week needs to go by fast. I'm on call this week. And I don't want to be because it's horrible. Oh, look. Graham texted me and I totally missed it. I was upstairs, didn't have my phone with me, which is a bad no-no because I'm on call. Oops. Next week, I cannot wait for next week. It's going to be a short week. So you will not see me on Wednesday and Thursday next week. I will be taking the 2 nights off. Wednesday, because lucky me, I get to go to the Malibu Barbie Cafe for dinner. And Thursday because it's Turkey Day here in America. I have to update OBS. I'll probably end up doing it on one of those days. New OBS came out. Tons of fixes. Hopefully things makes it a little more stable. I mean, not that I'm not stable anyway, I like fixes. I wish I had a 40 series card so I could stream at better codecs. Like when I stream to YouTube, I'm using H.264, but YouTube can actually do HEV1, which I want. Oh look, Sushi and the Banshees came out. Nice. Another new one. Oh. Damn it, I wish they'd hurry and release the new NECA Leonardo as the creature figure. I need that. Oh, he echoes down there. I love the echo down there. It's spectacular. Oh. Bubbles. Why do we name this one Bill Fred? Hey, there's Basket. Oh, bolt drop. My favorite, well, one of my favorites. I don't know why I've never noticed the echo down here. Okay, why did the music decide to crank up? Here's Devin. Starting on layer 4. Starting on layer 4. Still intact. Only 46 minutes and 30 seconds to go. This says it's been going for 40 minutes. Whoa. Why is Honey so freaked out over there? Look at that thing just shaking. No. The cool thing about this printer is when it prints something, because I have the camera on it, it'll time lapse it as well. So when this finishes, I'll have a time lapse of the print. Unfortunately, I moved the camera, I bumped it, so it'll be an up close time lapse. Because every time it finishes a layer, the bed's supposed to come forward, it takes the extruder, puts back in the corner so it's out of the way. So a lot of time lapses you see of 3D prints, you see the extruder build, it's like, you know, going like that. This way it pulls it off to the side and you just see the print building by itself. Which is kind of cool, but at the same time, you have to have the right camera set up, the right angle, and if you touch it for even a second, it looks pretty funky. Yep. Let's see if I can pull it back just a little bit. It'll screw up the time lapse a little bit, but I don't care. Not like I'm posting them anywhere. Hey, look, I printed something. One of the nice features that I have of this print thing monitor is if I'm out and about, like I was watching something print when I was at the barber's today. And let's say it failed miserably or the print had caught fire and my printer's on fire. I can remotely shut down my printer, which is a great, a great safety feature. Did something new drop? It's hard to tell. Was Stu out before? Bird. Oh. They found love. Still one of the best models in the game. I can't tell what's new. It had to have been Stu, right? Okay, that one's out. That one's out. Only two from the new one are out. Just gotta be patient. On layer 5, or block 5. Print issue detected. Oh no. Because of the sides? Or it's probably because I moved the camera. So that's got a, there's a little AI system that watches the camera, and, you know, when a print fails, you know, you'll say you're printing a block, and it goes around, you know, you get the extruder going in a square, and if it fails for some reason, it starts just basically spewing filament everywhere. It makes these little bundles. Do I have any handy? Starts doing stuff like this. You know, it's just a little hot mess. And the AI actually looks for those little bundles. And if it finds them, it sends you an alert. So if I'm away, I bet you I got an alert. Which I can't hear my phone because Graham sent me something else. What's Graham sent? Jesus Christ. He sends me a gif of a duck in a hat, waddling. Wow. Wow. Nice. Why does the Zamboni hate ducks so much? Oh wait, there's Pete. What's he saying? I don't understand that at all. Somewhere in Italian. Ah, no. A confused grunt. Ah-oh. Bellabat. Bagovillo. Yip. Ow. Ooh. Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. Nocto. Hey, what's the problem? Bata Parazito. That's the ow one. Oh, that's the nuh-uh low one. Hey, what's the problem? We get a new one here. Here we go. Oh, slime me out. Hey, he slimed me. I never noticed that the little snail has almost like a mustache looking mouth. Interesting. So apparently you can do hide and seek in quacking the ice. I wonder if that's another hidden achievement. Because there's regular hide and seek, and I've never done it here. Wow. So the achievement I have of play the game, only 1.2% of all duck players have that achievement. The hidden achievement is the talking duck. And only 0.7% of players have it. I am down to the final 3 achievements. At least until they come out with another DLC. They're taking part in the War Child UK Armistice Sale. What does that do? Between the 8th through the 15th of November, we'll date 40% of every sale of Placid Plastic to the War Child UK. Make sure to grab your discounted copy. Give it to a friend and let them know about the sale. No, you can add new duck packs to existing save files. I didn't know that until today when I started this up, and I'm like, I don't see these new ducks, so I added them in. Oh, the shirts are back. If you missed out on the shirt, you can still grab one. Or not. Nope, you can. Yeah. This lovely shirt right here can be yours. Gotta get one. Can be yours for the low price of $35 US plus shipping. It will ship on a national holiday, my birthday, and you only have 9 days to get it. You better get your money spent now, kids. Holy shit, you can get a sweatshirt and a long sleeve now. Well, but all right, Petey.
What's the problem?
Hey, what's the problem?
What's the problem? What's the problem? What's the problem?
Sounds possessed when he does the double no. No, no.
Requested Ronald. Requested Ronald.
It's amazing. I got all these games. I keep getting added to my account. And I don't play them. This week I have to play This Bed We Made. I want to do some Fears to Fathom. I picked up the new one because it was just released a few weeks ago. Gotta pick that up. Or play that. What else did I pick up? Weird Things. I gotta play the Quarry still. I forgot to play that during Spooktober. Who pressed mute on Uncle Marcus? One of those movie ones. I don't want to do that. Forgotten City I gotta play. Ooh, is there going to be any news on the first Descendant? Not since September. I liked It's a Wrap, but I didn't like It's a Wrap. Power Wash Sim. Oh! What day is that? This Thursday, I am playing Power Wash Simulator. Back to the Future. Are you shitting me? That's really loud. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Why would you want a Power Wash Sim plushie? How much are they charging for these? $30? Are you insane? Lord Almighty. $30 for a little tiny plush? Oh wait, what dropped? Carl dropped. I heard a new one. I don't know what the hell he's saying there. What the hell is he saying? I don't know what that's supposed to be.
Whisper Ronald. Whisper Ronald. Whisper Ronald. Then the birds.
Bella Bats? I don't speak of the Italian, except for words like spaghetti or pizza or linguine, fettuccine, bolognese.
Whisper Ronald. Then the birds.
Bella Bats? No idea what he's saying. One, two, three, four. Finishing up layer or block 5. 26 more minutes. Oh wow, Pets Hotel's on sale. Do I get it? And pet the fluffs. I watched the new Rick and Morty finally today, even though it came out yesterday. I'm okay with the new voices now. Like the first couple one, you have it in your brain, you're like, oh my god, they sound completely different. And the first one they did, the Rick was off. There was just something about it. Whoever's doing the Morty now is nailing it. Really is. And you know, the first one, he was just doing his standard Morty voice, and it was okay. Did a good job. But last night's episode, which I finally got to see, the Rick dialed it in. And, you know, it sucks that Justin Roiland isn't doing them anymore. But the people that got doing Rick and Morty now did great. Like, you couldn't tell from last night's. Especially the Morty, because he was doing, he had Evil Morty, regular Morty, even though they're the same, but there's a slight subtle difference between the two. And he was doing this little nuanced things that, you know, he wasn't trying to do in the first few episodes, and it really pulled it off, especially for Rick. He was doing the same. But the episode last night was actually really good. I enjoyed it. It was an old storyline of Rick going after the prime Rick that killed his wife. And they end up teaming up with Evil Morty, and it was good.
Then the birds. Then the birds. Oh. 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 Ow. Ow.
No! Why did you move?
Then the birds. Oh. No. Then the birds. Ow. Oh. Oh. Then the birds. No. No.
No idea what he's saying. Yeah. Watched Oppenheimer last night. Didn't get home till 9:30 last night. By the time we came back in. And I was wiped out. And probably climbed into bed around 10 just because it was a long day. And I put Oppenheimer on. And I made it maybe an hour. Fell right asleep. I gotta restart it. I missed so much, you know. I was so wiped out last night. We went out all day. Went to the stupid Mall of America again. So tired of that place. So tired of that place. And I know they want to go back there again. I know we're going there next week. That's where the Barbie Malibu Cafe is. It's a limited time thing and they want to go there. And this weekend I was like, you know, we went to the Mall of America and I was like, I don't want to go to the Mall of America. I want to save it because A, Christmas started way too damn soon and the mall was so crowded. So crowded. I didn't want to be there. But we went anyway and walked around all 3 levels, power walked all 3 levels. And I was like, okay, next weekend I wanted to go because Toys R Us is finally coming back. And they're opening up a big store at the Mall of America. And I love Toys R Us. Always have. And I'm like, okay, if we're going to go to the mall today, I said I'm not going to go next week for the grand opening. I don't have it in me. You know, because you go there and each lap around the mall is 1 mile. I don't know if they intentionally did it or what it was, but it's a mile. And you walk all 3 levels and, you know, you can't just casually pace when you're with my daughter. You have to power walk the damn thing and walk an entire level in under 10 minutes. I'm too old for that crap. Ugh, sorry, I am so tired. What duck did we get? You're not new. You're not new. What did we get? Wasn't paying attention. Let's turn off cinematic. Oh, it was Arcane came down. Now going down the slide. Oh, that's new.
Oh, it was the Ronald. Oh, 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 and Ronald. Oh, 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 it was the Ronald. Oh, 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 no, oh, and Ronald.
What the hell is that?
The Ronald. No. And Ronald. It was the Ronald. Oh. Oh. It was the Ronald. Oh. Then the birds. No. Oh. Oh. It was the Ronald. Oh. 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 then lovers. Uh-oh. Model.
I'm assuming that's... Ah, no, no. No idea what he said. Nom, 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 nom. I should save this before we forget. Yes. Yes. Now Graham's sending me TikToks. It's Bert! What the crap?
My OnlyFans page. As I stand in solidarity with my fellow actors during this SAG strike. Will I be promoting a movie?
Wait,
Or will
hold
I
on.
be acting?
Wait a minute. The strike is over.
SAG strike's over?
Yeah.
Oh, you have no idea how excited that makes me. Because I've been wanting to promote my movie, The Machine, streaming right now on Netflix. It trended at #1 worldwide for almost a month, and I want all of you to see it. So run to Netflix, watch my movie, The Machine, with Mark Hamill, or watch Razzle Dazzle, or Hey Big, or Secret Time, or my special, The Machine. You can't catch me on Netflix, catch me on the road, House Off World. Next week, Cincinnati, Milwaukee, Nashville, Springfield, and Little Rock. Speaking of Little Rock,
Ah! Oh god, I hope Bert comes back here. Me and Graham took that hat hook. Me and Graham took the wives to go see Bert when he was here last, and a good time was had by all. I don't think he's coming back here, is he? 2024. Wisconsin. In 2 days. Shit. Where else is he going? Wisconsin, Ohio, Tennessee, Arkansas, Missouri, Pennsylvania, Virginia, North Carolina, Virginia, New York, Massachusetts, Jersey, Rhode Island, back to New York, Arizona, Texas, Wyoming, Colorado, New Mexico, Nevada, California, Michigan, Canada. Before here, we're basically Canada. Canada, Pennsylvania, Ohio, Jersey, Maryland, Chicago, Ohio, Tennessee, Virginia, South Carolina, Alabama, Kentucky, Maine, Connecticut, Pennsylvania, North Carolina, Oklahoma, Texas. He's not coming here. Son of a bitch. Well, it only goes through May, so maybe he'll do a late summer, early fall tour here again. I mean, he's got to come back. He's got to come back. I would totally go. Oh, must be print. Still print. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Starting the 8th block. We at 230, 25, 20, 15, 10, 0, 190. Oh, this is probably the... I got 15 minutes, so it's only got 2 more blocks to go. Alright, almost time for another duck. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One, two, three. Ah, stop moving. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, there's 2 more to go. Good. Oh, it's Duffer. The puffer duck. He gets near a duck, he's gonna jack him up. You watch. The ultimate social distancing duck. Don't touch him. Don't you? Nope. That's what you get. That's what you get for touching him. Don't you touch him. Don't you do it. Oh, he doesn't do it every single time. What the crap, Duffer? Alright, where is he? I picked up a new one. I don't know what he's saying though. That one. That one. That one. That's new. No idea what he's saying though. No clue. I did finish watching Loki season 2 today. I don't know if I liked it. It kind of made King look like a douche. Like, not in a good way either. In the ending, I don't get. I mean, are they getting rid of Loki? Though I read something today that he's done playing Loki. He's been playing Loki for 14 years. Tom Hiddleston shares seriously deep thoughts on the end of Loki and the finale's meaning. Hiddleston looked back on 14 years of playing Marvel's villain-turned-hero in the finale of the Disney series, strongly suggesting he won't play the role again. That would suck. Especially since the writer of Loki says there are no active plans for season 3. I have to watch the new South Park that came out making fun of Disney. They ripped Kathleen Kennedy a new one, and it is spectacular. There was a report on it came out of Disney itself from someone that was there. The quote was actually hilarious. I have to find it. I think the actual quote was "butt hurt." Here it is. Disney executives butt hurt. The new report claims that Disney executives were not happy about the most recent South Park special, Joining the Panderverse. Cartman is Kathleen Kennedy. Let's see. What we've heard is that the powers at Disney and Lucasfilm, like everyone else, knew the episode was coming and they knew it was going to have a go at them. But they didn't know exactly which way in advance. And what they saw allegedly went beyond anything they ever imagined in their worst of nightmares. The behind-the-scenes response then at Disney was a mix of shock, embarrassment, feelings of betrayal, and overall butthurt. There apparently was some lines of communication between Disney and Paramount over the course of the weekend. From what I gather, very little constructive came out of it, as apparently many in Disney's end were a tad emotional, especially the true believers of the woke cause, as South Park just gave it a black eye. That minor lip service that was towards criticizing YouTubers and those who would send Kathleen Kennedy hate mail was apparently very little consolation. As for Kathleen Kennedy, she reportedly did not take it well. Not at all. From everything we've heard, Miss Kennedy is quite the piece of work. She takes everything personally, and she allegedly reacts with anger, lashing out, sometimes through intermediaries. Blah, 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 blah. There's a part where Kathleen Kennedy demands any YouTubers get censored off of YouTube for sharing and laughing at the hilarious episode. She'll have YouTube disable the thumbs down option because of the ratio she'll receive. Then she'll have her publicist, schools, make sure Variety and Hollywood Reporter run hit pieces about the South Park creators and their families, smearing their names through every useful idiot she has under her thumb who would sell their soul to work at Lucasfilm. She'll activate her online mob to repeat that the South Park creators are racist, bigot, transphobes, and demand that South Park creators publicly apologize by only using words she approves of, and she'll finally demand they subject themselves to a re-education course of 45 people in the LBGTQ community zone, all to sit there and listen to how badly they got their feelings hurt over a little boop of a South Park episode. So apparently they didn't take it very well. That makes me want to watch it. I haven't watched South Park in 15 years. I think she single-handedly ruined Star Wars. I wait all that time for that. Disappointing. Yeah, and now I gotta watch that. cue that up. How's my print going? 6 more minutes. Where is he? Hey, you're making noise. I think that was new. Can't hear it over the damn Zamboni. Yep, that's new. Move the camera so I can get that last bit. I'm gonna watch the time lapse. I want to make sure it's right. Artifacting off of one side. It's only when it pulls away that's an issue. I see why it's doing it. I gotta fix the retraction rate, because as it slides the plate forward and it takes the extruder, moves it to the back corner, it's pulling a piece with it. Interesting. And I see so much stringing coming off of it right now. So stringing and printing is when it lays a layer down of something and it goes to move, it looks like a thin, like spider web kind of string. That's stringing. I mean, it's not horrible right now. I see some light on the camera, and it might, up close, it might be worse. But for the temperature it's at now, let's see, we're at 230, 225, 220, 15, 10, 5, 2, 195, 190. So it's on the last layer at 190 Celsius, which is on the low end of PLA. I think this color change stuff I've got in now is supposed to be 215, 220-ish. I think I've been running at 220. And the prints came out halfway decent. I mean, the armor, like, this headpiece that I did for this guy right here is super smooth. I did it at 0.15 layers. I gotta deburr that. But it came out pretty decent. We'll find out here in about 3 minutes. Nighttime needs to last longer in this game. And what is this? Where is the light coming from? The trees? Oh, is that the sun going down the trees? That's actually kind of brilliant. I've never noticed that. Or the sun coming up, I guess. Minute 30. Watch that drop. If you get anything new. Mister. Oh, print's done. Alright, let me get the print off real quick. Well, that actually came out surprisingly well. Every layer at every temperature came out crazy good. So That's not bad. I mean, it printed everything. It went from 230 down to 195. Or I'm sorry, 190. So every little square you see between those, it started at the bottom at 230 and ended up at 190 at the top. And they all came out surprisingly good. The, no stringing on any of it. All nice and solid. Yeah, that came out really good. Crap. Kind of impressed. I didn't think I could take it down to 190 with this stuff. Well, that's a good thing. Let's drop in. What did I do? I did head, chest. I can do some waist pieces. Let's try printing the waist. Get those started. Oh, okay. Well, let's see. Now I keep this and know that I'm printing currently at like 220 in this color change. Well, notice it looks yellow. That's because it's heated up still. It's still a little warm. When this cools down, oops, shit, it will actually turn that color. I printed this for my Miu Mini Plus. This is in the color change stuff. Give me a sec. I'll sit here and hold it, and you'll see that once it finishes printing or finishes getting warmed up, you can see my hand print on it already, which is kind of cool. This case I printed for my Mio Mini is actually really nice. So if you've not seen the Mio Mini, these little devices are so good. So I printed this case. It's in two parts. I added felt to the bottom here. You snap it together, and it fits in like this for one way. And it does that because you've got the R2, L2 buttons on the back, and it makes it's a nice grip. You can grip onto this thing. It's in here really good. It's also a protection case, obviously. So you open it up. I put some felt at the bottom to keep my screen protected. Snap shut. Got a little design of the game stuff on the front. Little designs on the back. I'm going to take some like wax crayon, fill it in for all the little designs. Give it a color and then let it sit there. And then all you can do that. You can put it together and then use it as a display case. It's got its own display if you want to display it up that way. But that was actually a functional print that I actually enjoy. That Mio Mini is so good. I think those things, you can pick up them on Amazon for like 55 bucks. They come with hundreds of games, but I wiped it out. I wiped mine out, put on a custom OS called Onion on the thing, and loaded my own stuff on it. And for that price, I bought it a long time ago when it came out. And for that price, it's just amazing. And it's now getting started. Let's look at time lapse. I'm going to download the temp calibration. Actually, I'm going to download both and show you both of them. So the standard calibration here, I'll drag this across here. Okay. This is what the standard time lapse looks like. See, the print head never moves. I had to adjust the camera because I bumped it. It's totally out of focus. Holy crap. That's what a standard one looks like, with the built-in Octoprint one. And then you've got this one, which is the Octolapse one. And it builds it without showing the print head, which is even better. That's actually cool. And these are the artifacts I was talking about. These little things on the side here, I now know what they're from. So every time it finishes a layer, it moves that. This is the extruder back here. That's what you see moving here. This big unit's the extruder right there. And every time it finishes a layer, it moves the print bed forward and makes the extruder go all the way to the back corner. And as it's doing that, it's pulling a piece with it for some reason. It pops right off, and you know, when you get it cleaned up, it's not bad at all. But it's just annoying that it does that. I'll have to... I know it's because this hot end right here, I replaced this hot end, so the standard one that came with this printer was honestly crap. It's great if you want to print PLA and ABS, that's it. I want to print more, so I put an all-metal hot end on this thing, so I can print exotic materials. Oh. A holy quail came out. So I'm gonna move my printer to another room. So I'm gonna take it out of my office here. That's one of the reasons I built the Octoprint. I had a spare Raspberry Pi, so I built that, and all the features that I can do now, like remote monitor it when I'm not at home, if I have like a long ass print. And I used it because Friday night I started a 24-hour and 45-minute print, and I had to drive for 2 hours early in the morning and drive back, so I was gone 3 hours. 3 hours, yeah, a little more than 3 hours Saturday. So I left at like 8:30 and get back to like 12:30, and the print finished. And while I was waiting before I headed back, I could just use my app, log in, and make sure the thing's still printing, because to lose a 24-hour print halfway through is the most devastating feeling. Not only did you lose a shit ton of filament, and I'm one of those people that I'm not going to re-slice it, try to match it up, because it's near impossible. But instead of it letting it continue to waste filament from a bad run, I could have remotely shut it down. Keep that. I'll wait till there's more light, and I'll look at the best one, and I'll mark that on the filament, and I'll know exactly what to print it at. Stupid handy. I will wait for one more duck, because I'm disappointed that we did not get anything new tonight. Out of everything that could have dropped, nothing. Because these did not... These should have been out already, because we had these from the week before. Because I picked up that achievement. I picked up the event duck, which was that one. Picked up those last week. And I know I saved it, but I think when they took away the Halloween event, it must have affected the save. Ugh. I wonder if the octolapse is what's causing sometimes a print to fail. I started a new run here of some parts for this guy, making the torso armor pieces, and I tried printing it right before I went live, and it kept failing. Like, I could not get these pieces to print. And these things only take 15-20 minutes to print. They're not big pieces. And it just kept failing. And I wonder now if, because octolapse is finishing a layer and then dragging it away, if the filament catches on it, as you know, you see that artifact that I was showing you on that time lapse, if it's just pulling it right off the bed. I'll have to look into retraction rate. It can't be right if that's still artifacting. It should finish it and be done with it. It should pull that filament back up just enough to not cause an issue. We'll see. I just want to get these armors printed in these color change. I can be done with this model, and then I'll start my second one here. He has no head yet because it's going to be colored. I can't decide if I'm going to make this one the color shifting filament. So I've got a filament that has, it's shiny or different colors of like golds, purples, blues, little greens, and it shifts as it prints the pieces. It looks great on bigger objects that take a lot of filament, but the small ones usually end up with the same color, but it's metallic, so meh. Or if I should just do like all metallic gold. I might do all metallic gold. That's for mine. And if you missed it earlier, I don't know if I can zoom in, but I made sure this one could flip you off. Made a whole bunch of hands. Made some really good ones too. Let's see if we can, let's pull out the hands here. What else did I make? Made the finger. Made a standard little fist. Made a fist with a hole to hold things, because there's a ton of accessories you can make for these guys. Made a standard hand palm up. Ah! Made the shooty fingers. Made a live long and prosper. Little piece. Got to make sure a guy throws the horns. Ah, son of a bitch. Where'd that go? It'll throw the horns. Gotta make the shaka. Oh, green. Wow. Can't really see, can you? He does the... gotta give the thumbs up. And I thought I made one more, but I can't find it. It might be in, I still have a bag full of things in here. I printed so many of these hands. Fingers. Oh yeah, the OK. I made a Okay. Hopefully in the next week, I'll move my printer to a different room. I'll put my printer and laser cutter, which are sitting back there, move it to a different room so I can spread out a little more. All right, what duck did we get? Lady? Really? Disappointing. Go down here, let's find Pete. Where's Pete? Did Pete finally get away? There he is. Got it! There it is. 2 hours, 2.5 hours to get it. I probably could have got it sooner if I was paying attention, but I'm down to one last achievement. Let's save this file. Yes, sir. Last achievement, and the last one's going to be easier to get once the other ducks drop. It will be the blue blob. I was here or here. And when these blobs combine into one big blob, that's the achievement. And I think that is that the last one I need? Let us look. Annoying parrot picked up. I am missing 2. I'm missing Project BFD, which is the gel ducks combining, and the crypto duck. And both of those are time-based. Just waiting for the BFD to get put together and the crypto duck to get to 100%. So whenever he drops, I don't have to do anything special, which would be nice. All right, I think I'm going to end. It's 10:30. It was relaxing. It was fun. Just got to hang out. I enjoyed it. You guys have a good night. Stay safe. Be kind. Back tomorrow night playing something completely different. Peace.